After almost 8 months, it gives me great pleasure to warmly greet all my fellow Jamaicans at home and the diaspora on the eve for the beginning of the academic year 2023-2024. At the beginning of every academic year, there is usually an increase in excitement among parents, teachers, and all students who are eager to return or begin school. And as I speak to you now, I know that you, especially me, are overwhelmed by that feeling. Tomorrow, we will welcome those early childhood students who will be starting school for the very first time. This year, especially my youngest sister, who at the age of 3 beginning her first day of basic school. I wish the best of luck and extend heartiest of congratulations to the primary school students who did remarkably well during the last academic year. With the continued support and guidance of their teachers, were able to score high in their primary exit profile exams and will now advance to first form grade 7 at the respective school of their choice. And all the very best and good luck to all students who are advancing to the next levels of their education. I must mention and congratulate also those students who prepared and sat for the CAPE and CSEC exams in May and June this year, for which I saw the reactions shared with parents, family, friends, and others after receiving their results that they anticipated with mixed emotions. In the last academic year, whilst in third form grade 9, I had the opportunity to prepare and this year sit the CSEC mathematics and English exams with passing English and tried my best in mathematics, for which I'm grateful to my mother for investing in me, close family and friends, and my teachers for preparing, motivating, and empowering me for the exams and was given an advantage and exposure at this opportunity and experience. I say to my fellow CSEC students, with the inclusion of CAPE students, that the results you have received do not define how smart you are or who you are. Despite what societal norms dictate, it is the efforts and personal sacrifices you, in your right, must take immense pride in. My fellow Jamaicans, during the last academic year, there were some challenges, namely the government's compensation for public sector workers that caused dissatisfaction and discontent, including among our teachers, which resulted in industrial actions being taken, causing disruptions of teaching and learning, and the tragic event which occurred of an 8-year-old girl who was appallingly abducted and murdered, which left the nation on edge in sorrow and grief. Condemning such act and subsequently declaring the 23rd of June as a day of mourning for children who were victims of violence and abuse. These challenging events was compounded with usual challenges of past academic years. However, it is not guaranteed that starting something new, there won't be any challenges and obstacles along the way. In the event of facing adversities, we tend to feel hopeless, discouraged, and unmotivated to reach the goals and results that we intend to accomplish. However, let's bear in mind that amidst all, it makes us stronger, more resilient, and determined to achieve what we desire to accomplish. It is indeed fitting on this occasion as we embark on yet another bright, promising, and new academic year to reignite our passion for teaching and learning, recommitting ourselves to the plans and renewing our hopes with a collective efforts for an exceptional year. I must extend my deepest and sincere gratitude to the parents, especially mine, and guardians for your unwavering support that is invaluable. Your involvement in your child's or children's development and growth in their education is the cornerstone of their astonishing success. I encourage you all to continue to work with your children as a team, fostering an environment where learning is cherished, questions are encouraged, and their dreams and aspirations for the near and far future are nurtured. To the teachers, your hard work and dedication are the bedrock of our nation's education sector and to your respective educational institution. Your commitment to excellence and your various yet creative approaches to education empower our students to thrive. I encourage you all to continue to ignite that spark of curiosity, provide guidance, and be the mentors that our students can admire. And to the ministry, and the seven regions within the ministry, along with our seven boards, principals, and all administrative staff in our schools at all levels, I recognize and commend the continued hard work and service you offer within the sector. My fellow Jamaicans, my account of last academic year was a year of highs and lows. Despite the challenges and obstacles I encountered, I still can recall those heights of success and accomplishments I achieved. Indeed, I must say unequivocally, without any doubt reserved in my mind, that third form grade 9, a year filled with countless opportunities to advance the spirit of greatness which was and still is upon us, will be one such experience and memory I will remember during my high school life. I have been given countless opportunities to participate in various events, programs, and activities where I met new people and gained experiences which continued to mold me into a well rounded individual, which I'm most grateful. To note, I was a part of the Junior Achievement Company of Entrepreneurs program for grade 9 students to give practical skills required to plan, launch, and operate their business venture within a structured, experiential experience where, under the guidance of teachers, able to conceptualize, develop, and sell a product or service by establishing a company focusing on manufacturing, logistics, human resource, finance, marketing, and sales, all aim at navigating the basis of launching and operating a business, where I was appointed Information Technology Manager of the Company of Amazing Sense, which was established by the 2022-2023 cohort of grade 9 students, where we made essential oils, scented candles, and lipsticks, where we competed during this year's National Careers Week at the JS Entrepreneur Pitch competition in February and was placed third. In July, I participated in the 5-day annual Juicy Patties Youth Leadership Workshop and Volunteer Program held at the Veranda at the Juicy Patties headquarters, Empowerment Park in Clarendon Park, Clarendon, where speakers were invited to speak and interact with us on topics such as leadership, team building, communication, conflict resolution, decision making, and volunteerism. Followed by a volunteer day on July 13, we painted and made improvements to the Osborne Store Primary and Infant School in Osborne Store, Clarendon. The program aims to help sharpen participants' leadership and social skills while strengthening the spirit of volunteerism, with the hope and encouraging students to continue volunteering and become ambassadors of volunteerism in their communities and beyond. Also, to recognize issues to address in their communities and replicate the tenets of the workshop, creating a ripple effect. My fellow Jamaicans, Ever since I began attending the noble institution of the Independent High School, formerly known as Bogwalk High School, I have displayed great leadership qualities within my school. There are those students and staff, even administration, who believe and of the view that I am one of the school's top yet perhaps consequential student leaders and led to me holding leadership positions and called the school's prime minister. In first form grade 7, I was appointed by my form teacher as class monitor. In second form grade 8, again appointed by my form teacher as class monitor and appointed by the student council faculty advisor to be a member, becoming an independent student councillor, then selected and appointed assistant treasurer within the council. In third form grade 9, I ran for class student council representative, and surprisingly, without being present, I was elected. However, I didn't vie for any position, executive positions within the council, and was then appointed class monitor as a part of the first cohort of students of the grade 9 mentorship leadership program. I have also made speeches such as vote of thanks, introductory speech to guest speakers, and also a guest speaker myself. This is not to boast or hype. This is to inspire and motivate others to do good and get involved in meaningful and impactful aspects of life that will reward you countlessly, molding you into a well-rounded individual and a character that is impeccable. These are the continued testaments of my desire and aspirations to be a politician, subsequently the nation's prime minister, and a practitioner of the law, with the inclusion of this. In this academic year 2023-2024, transitioning from grade 9 third form to grade 10 fourth form, with being a senior embarking on my senior years in high school. Therefore, I believe it is indeed fitting to announce with great pleasure my candidacy for the position of President of the Student Council under the campaigning theme, a visionary leader, making a difference with a transformational plan for a stronger The Independent High School, TEBHS. This has been a long awaited and highly anticipated announcement. After months of careful decision and contemplation with close family and friends, with other distinguished individuals, for which I received positive and encouraging feedback, which assured me of the confidence they have entrusted in me for a position like this. During the summer holiday, in preparation for the campaign period, I first considered a group of distinguished individuals who have a positive influence on me to be advisors who would advise me during and after the campaign. With great and careful consideration, I have selected two close family members, five close friends, and five from school. In total, 12 distinguished advisors have been appointed. As I speak to you all, a manifesto is currently being drafted that aims to restore and consolidate the respect and active presence of the Student Council by being responsible and making an impactful and effective difference within the school community, whilst making transformation by making changes to the Student Council, addressing and prioritizing pressing and the rising issues that are of great importance and concerns that affect the students deeply. Reigniting, promoting, and embracing student involvement and participation, creating a culture of honoring events and more. As I close, I say to all my fellow students at all levels across the nation, this new academic year provides us with a clean state to improve where necessary and learn from our mistakes to become a better version of ourselves. Be determined and continue to hard work despite the challenges and and hardships we may face as youths of today's society, of the commitment to our personal and academic growth and excellence. Let us this year embrace the spirit of greatness which is upon us. I wish you all a happy, safe, successful, and prosperous academic year, enriched with countless opportunities and unforgettable memories for which we can look back with a smile and be proud. May God bless you, and may God bless Jamaica land we love.